Okay, let's look at a second problem involving the use of circumference. This question asks us to find the perimeter of the shape to 2 decimal places. So we're asked to find the perimeter to 2 decimal places. So the perimeter is the distance around the outside. So I need to get the length of there, get the length of that, but I also need to add that length and that length. If I add all those lengths, that's the total distance around the outside. Let's look at the 2 yellow bits. The 2 yellow bits are 23 millimeters. So my perimeter is 23 plus 23 plus, if you like, that curly bit plus the other pink curly bit. If I add all those up, I get the distance around the outside. Let's look at the 2 pink bits. Hopefully that you can see that if I add those 2 pink bits together, so that pink bit and that pink bit, gives me a full circle. So if I find the circumference of that circle, that gives me the 2 pink distances. Let's look at this circle. Looking above here, that is 2.8 centimeters. Or, let's change that, we times it by 10 to give us 28 millimeters because we've got to make sure our units are the same. So in other words, that distance there is 28 millimeters. So to find the pink distance, in other words, this plus that, so my full circle, I would go find the circumference and I would use pi d, because the 28 is the diameter of the circle. So the circumference is equal to pi times by 28. And if I put that into my calculator, pi times by 28, the circumference is approximately 87.96 millimeters. So now let's go back up here. To find my perimeter, the total distance around, I've got the yellow bit, 23, the second yellow bit, the 23, and then the distance around the pink bit, my circle, which we said was 87.96. And if I add all that up, plus 23 plus 23, it's equal to 133.96 millimeters. I've just noticed that in your textbook this is worked example 6 and it actually says to do it into centimeters. The process is the same. When you had to do it in centimeters, rather than changing this, you would have had to have changed this one to centimeters. But let's look at the concept, the process. We are asked to find the distance around the outside of this shape, so if we add this yellow length, the pink length, the yellow length, and the second pink length, that does give us our perimeter, the total distance around the outside of this shape.